Yo! Video games.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Now this one's a little tricky since it is a merger of two companies, but guess what? We'll allow any game published under Squaresoft, under Enix, under Square Enix. So whether it was Squaresoft, whether it was Enix, whether it was Square Enix, all count as long as they're the publisher. Final Fantasy the ad rhythm. Might be blood in the water rhythm. Good. Alright, let's get the obvious ones out of the way. The reason I had to ding World Ends With You is because the actual play area of the game is so small that you move around in, and every stage or section of the game, they gate it off and they're like, make this button popular. So like the game literally just stops you from going from one screen to the next to make a button, a pin label popular. So you do that by just fighting with it. So you constantly have to like, stop, make this popular. Go grind this button for $5. Go grind this button for $5. Go grind this button. I was like, this is not good game design. And this is where the Square Enix list actually gets kind of hard. Because Square is way more about vibes than it is about actually well-designed games. I don't know, Vagrant Story is so fucking hard to play, like so hard to understand. Every single fucking game I think we've listed here, besides like a couple, are vibes games. Like they are games with major issues, but vibes, baby. Vibes. There, guys. God bless the ring. Alright, here's our Square Enix list. Final Fantasy VII, Nier Automata, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy IV, Ogre Battle 64, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Tactics Ogre, Final Fantasy XIV, Star Ocean 2, R, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy 16, Power Wash Simulator, Nier Replicant, Tomb Raider Reboot, Radiant Stories, Radiata Stories, whatever, Trials of Mana, Secret of Mana. Soul Suspect got robbed. Don't forget the Quiet Man. You be quiet. Yeah. What was that? What was that front mission stealth game with Yoji Shinkawa art? So, okay, what gets cut? We're gonna cut 10 games from this list, chat. We're gonna cut 10 games. We're gonna cut 10 games. Ogre Battle 64? Enix published that. No! Alice published that. What's that doing on this list? Get out of here. Mana games are kind of mid. Most of these games you take away their presentation, they're mostly kind of mid. I think I enjoyed the combat, but we can all agree 16 doesn't really stay. 16 has got fun combat, fun boss battles, and not much else going for it. I'm just gonna get rid of Radiata Stories. It's really good, but yeah. It's also kind of one of those things you gotta like really get into and play. Like, ooh, Grandia 3. I should have put that on here, but it would have got cut anyways. Let's see here. Tomb Raider, I'm in agreement with you, chat. Fuck it, Tomb Raider, bye. Between Tactics Ogre, which got a remaster recently, and Final Fantasy Tactics, I think most of us would probably put Final Fantasy Tactics over Tactics Ogre. I know there's debate for people who've actually played both. But yeah, it's probably Tactics Ogre going. I would cut Secret of Mana on a heartbeat. Yeah, what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we gotta cut 5 more, and yeah, I think Secret of Mana is definitely going. In fact, both Manas are going. I don't think either Mana makes top 10 for Square Enix. I don't think, you know what? What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. We got 3 more to cut. And a Valkyrie profile Lenneth. It's a little too hard and slow to get into. It's good, but I'm gonna cut 2 more. Let's see here. Power Simulator, because it pissed me off. When you get down to that last like 2 to 5% and you can't fucking find it, there needs to be a better system for that shit. Alright, and the last game to cut on this list is 14. Here's the thing. I played 14. I played it for hours. I played it for days. It was a fucking MMO. There was whatever's in that game that makes it worth it, you have to pay a subscription fee and dedicate your life to. You have to literally fuck over your life to get to the good part of the game. I'm not gonna honor that. That is archaic. It is designed to waste your time. In fact, how many times have they decided to go in and chop stuff? They had chopped a bunch of stuff even when I went in, and when I stopped playing, they apparently even chopped Realm Reborn, which I was like, this is just a fucking MMO. Like, there's like not really anything unique about this. The story is nothing at this point. And then they're like, yeah, and then like a year or two later, they're like, yeah, you know what, Realm Reborn does kind of suck. Let's just offer a skip from Realm Reborn. And I'm like, even your fixed game, you have to get rid of shit over and over. It's the One Piece of video games. But it's honestly worth it, unlike One Piece. Damn, someone get Muffin in here. 9, 10. Hey, that's a good top 10. So I can say that at least with this top 10, these are games that rise above being vibes. Mostly popular because of their fucking vibes. These are solid ass games, at least solid entries beginning to end. Solid ass games all the way through. They may have some issues, but they're fucking solid all the way through. So that being said, what is 10? Let's see. I'm gonna give 10 to Star Ocean 2. It's a cool game, but it's broken as fuck and they know it. And then it kind of loses its interest the further you get into it. Which is funny because I'm going to put Final Fantasy 9 at 9 for basically the same thing, only I think Star Ocean 2 kind of loses its luster quicker or sooner than Final Fantasy 9 does. But 9 goes to 9. Let's see. 8. I'm going to give 8 to Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a good game, but it's grindy as fucking shit. And then 7 is going to Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy 4 is great. The problem is that 6 is a better game. Like, Final Fantasy 4's only crime is that a couple of games did it better than it did. I haven't even beaten 4, but I can tell you right now, 4 is like a solid ass game. It's just solid. But it's just 6 is just a better game. 5 is only better if you like the job system. The story in 5 is ass. I will give 5 to Near Replicant. Kind of wanted to put it higher, but I'm just like, okay, but looking at the other games, it's like, realistically, is Near Replicant better than the other ones then? I don't know about that. Alright, hear me out. 4 to 6, 3 to 7. Just because 7's a little bit easier to get into, to understand, to manage. Like, 6 is great, but you kind of got to play for a very long time before you get, like, the cool characters with the cool abilities. So, it's a little bit like... 7's a breezier playthrough than 6. The thing is, I'm not going to give a game the best because, oh, the combat's good. Like, the whole package has to be good. And the whole package mostly is good in Rebirth. But your AI is criminally dumb in that game. And you have to babysit them way too much. How is OG Nier Remaster better than Rebirth? I don't have to babysit dumb AI. And the story's just better. And then that makes the obvious 1 and 2. All right. Done. This is an Ethernet. This is a Square Enix top 10 to be proud of. The most correct top 10. Number 10, Star Ocean 2R. Number 9, Final Fantasy 9. Number 8, Final Fantasy Tic Tacs Tactics. 7 is Final Fantasy 4. 6 is Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Number 5 is Near Replicant. Number 4 is Final Fantasy 6. Number 3 is Final Fantasy 7. Number 2 is Near Automata. And number 1 is, Chrono Trigger. How could it be anything but? Yes. I didn't know I like Chrono Trigger that much? Bro, Chrono Trigger is one of the best games ever made. Hell yeah, Replicant specifically, the remake, not the original. The original game can, no. But we are talking the toy box remake of Replicant. Perfect.